Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So tonight's video is going to be on some Mother's Day gift ideas. I know I'm not the only one, but right about now we're all kind of scrambling to get that perfect gift or figure out just that right thing to give mom this year. So since Mother's Day is approaching, I think we only have like 4 or 5 days left, something like that. And I thought this would be a great idea to share some of my suggestions for some pretty cool Mother's Day gifts. So if you're interested in finding out what I recommend, then just stay tuned. Okay, so this video is kind of going to be all over the place because I do have a few options in quite a few different categories. They're kind of all over, mostly beauty related because I mean, hello, it's our moms. I mean, unless your mom is completely not like that, then this probably wouldn't be the best video to watch, but most moms typically like beauty items, so I really do think these are some great options that you should consider. Okay guys, so getting straight into it, we're gonna start with candles. Who doesn't love a good candle? So the first candle I have is 1,000 Wishes by Bath&Body Works, and the notes in this candle are sparkling champagne, crystal peonies, almond cream with essential oils. And I mean, I could sit here and read a list of what the ingredients are, but truth be told, it's just a very nice, beautiful scent. And if your mom likes candles, I think this would be a great choice. Another candle that I have from Bath & Body Works is Gingham by Bath & Body Works. It's a scented candle and it just is very fresh and clean. This one contains fragrant notes of blue freesia, if I'm even saying that right, I don't know. White peach, fresh clementine with essential oils. So again, if mom is a candle lover, great option. And these are the 3-wick candles, which I recommend because they just last longer and they're stronger. You know, they fill up your whole house. Another candle that I love is one that I got from Walmart. It's called Calm, Coconut, Citrus, and Amber. This candle smells so good. It's just, I don't know, this is what I like to smell like. Just clean, fresh, with a hint of coconut. It's subtle. Unfortunately, I can't really tell you what this burns like, if it's a fragrance, if it's powerful, if it's potent, pungent. I don't know, to be honest, because I never burned it. So, but it smells good in the jar. I'll tell you that much. It smells beautiful in the jar. It's just very mild though. It doesn't smell overwhelming or powerful at all. So next we're gonna go into fragrances. I do have a few different options just depending on your budget and what you're trying to spend. But I mean, don't skimp out on mom. Like, come on, we want to show appreciation here, right? It is Mother's Day after all, so don't be that guy. But I do have some different choices, and just based on, if mom is a fragrance lover, she might already have some of these in her collection, so be careful of that. Definitely keep your receipts because you never know how that's gonna go. The first one I have that I think moms would really like are, and I'm not just talking about moms in a certain age bracket, I'm talking about anybody at any age, because like I said, I've had these at younger ages and I had them at my age now. So they're just perfumes that I appreciate and that I could see a mom of any age wearing. This one is J'adore by Christian Dior, and this one is just beautiful. It's just a classic, sophisticated, beautiful fragrance. It's long lasting. You smell it throughout the day. Definitely can be one that can be reapplied, but without being overwhelming. It's not like one of those toxic scents that are just like, oh geez, I sprayed way too much. Like, no, it's so stunning, and even the bottle is beautiful. So this is J'adore by Christian Dior. The next fragrance is one that I've recently added to my collection, and it is really nice. This one is called Perfect by Marc Jacobs, and what I liked about it the most was the packaging. It's so cute. They've got all these little accessories up at the top, and more than likely, I mean, unless mom is a super fragrance hoarder and like gets every fragrance when it first drops, more than likely she's probably not going to have this one. So this would be a good shot. I would say this is mildly priced. I don't think it was over the top at all, definitely under 50. But it's just a really pretty scent, appropriate for spring. Definitely smells like mom can wear it, and like the bottle says, it's perfect. Okay, that's just to tell you it is a really beautiful fragrance, and again, one that lasts pretty decently throughout the day. One of my all-time favorite fragrances is Chance by Chanel. This is just a classic. Let me tell you, this is probably my third bottle because I love it that much. It's stunning. In the Sephora spring sale, the one I was just telling you guys about, this was actually sold out. I couldn't even repurchase it, and you see how it's down this much. Like, it's just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Like, I will always have this in my fragrance collection, and I think if your mom doesn't have this, she's really gonna enjoy it because this is one that's very hard to dislike. It's just that, it's that fragrance, you know? It's just the one you wanna always reach for. It's the one that you know you smell your best in, you know? It's the one that if I were to go to some sort of an event, which perfume am I gonna reach for first? More than likely it's gonna be this. Okay, so the next two fragrances are on the pricier side, but again, we are not skimping out here. This is for mom, and this first one is Mason Francis I can never say this. We already discovered that in our last video. I can't speak French, so this one is Mason Francis Kirkdigian. You know, if what's the name of that fragrance? Oh, Baccarat Rouge. So if you know that fragrance, it's made by the same manufacturer, and this is in the scent Gentle Fluidity. It is so nice. It is so nice. It is so nice. It is springtime and summertime appropriate. It's subtle but yet long lasting. It's definitely expensive, okay? So really it's gonna take a fragrance connoisseur to appreciate these types of fragrances, and sometimes not. So definitely keep your receipt, but I love this one. I think, you know, it's gonna be hard not to like. The other one, Baccarat, is a beautiful scent too, but it's strong, and sometimes it doesn't just, you know, right away, it doesn't just sit well with a lot of people. It takes time for some people to really, you know, grow a liking to that fragrance. But this one is just subtle, beautiful, sophisticated, and I think moms will really like this one. And the last one in the fragrances is Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. This is basically cherries in a bottle. Cherries in a bottle. If you're interested in smelling like a full-blown cherry, get it. Just get it. Don't even think about it. Just get the big bottle. Like, it's so good. It's so amazing. I've smelled the other one, which is what was the name of that one? Something peach. I did not like that. Everybody raves about it, and I'm just like, bro, this smells like, I don't know what it smells like. An old dirty peach. Like, it doesn't smell good. Like, nothing about it smelled good. And I think people are really just on the bandwagon with, you know, buying things that other people buy because they think like, oh, it's Tom Ford and I gotta have it. No, I don't buy things just to have it. Like, if it smells good, I'm gonna buy it, and if I'm gonna wear it, then I'll get it, you know? So I really think you'll like this one. It is one of the fragrances that it took a while for me to get, but every time I would go to the store, the samples were all empty, you know? So I couldn't really tell what it smelled like, but it's just so beautiful. I love it, and it's very long lasting. So this is again, a Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. Okay, so moving on to a couple of bags, which I only have two here to show you because I was rushing, but I think this is appropriate for moms of all ages. So this first bag is from Teddy Blake, and so clearly this is not a Birkin. Could you say it's a knockoff? Probably, but it's very high quality and it's amazing. Honestly, I don't know if you can get this particular bag from Teddy Blake, but they make a lot of bags that are very similar to the Hermes bags. No, I'm not probably gonna spend 20 grand on a bag, even if I did have it, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money. So I'm willing to settle for this. It's a great structured bag. This one comes with gold hardware. There are many options. I love their website. So definitely, I don't know if you guys can still get anything from there and it'll get delivered before Mother's Day. This video might be a little bit too late for that, but definitely check out Teddy Blake. They make some really high quality bags that are just stunning and great quality that'll last for a long time. I've had this bag for at least probably 5 years now at this point, and it doesn't have any scratches, no scuffs. This would be very hard to damage. You know, it's got a pebbled leather, so it's not one that's going to damage easily, and that's kind of what you want. You know, it's very hard to take care of bags that, for example, I have a Louis Vuitton bag that I took to the airport, and it just happened to, you know, be raining that day, and it got a couple of raindrops. It's still there. I can still see those raindrops on the bag. So this is not one that you have to be like super attentive to. You can live life, you know, and I think Teddy Blake bags are high quality and a great option if you're going to give a gift for Mother's Day. Speaking of Louis Vuitton, I have one of my most used Louis Vuitton bags, and this is the Keep All. And this one, I actually just took my stuff out of it because I do use this regularly, and this is with the red interior. I don't know if they changed the interior color. It's got one giant pocket and one big giant space that you can throw a whole lot of stuff in. And if it's one thing we know that mothers like to carry around a lot of crap. So these bags, actually, I know Amazon does make compartment makers for them. So like you can put in a little insert in here, and it'll have like different dividers that you can put whatever and, you know, organize your bag instead of just having everything thrown around like a crazy mess, which is usually what I do. So I'm thinking about getting one of those, but I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, this is just a great option. Sturdy bag, again, another one I've had for years, and I use it weekly. So it's not even to say like there's a week that goes by that I don't use this bag. It's awesome. It's amazing for travel. It's amazing for work. People take this to the gym. I personally wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm speaking for your mom to you, okay? Get her the bag. Another item that we absolutely love in my house, like everybody fights over this, everybody, even the cat, is this blanket from Barefoot Dreams. I love this blanket. Everybody loves it. It's just so soft. And especially now at a time like this where we're all home and watching movies every minute, or, well, not every minute, but you know what I mean. We're in lounge status a lot of the times, right? We're homebodies now. Having one of these in your on your sofa or just on your bed as a throw is so comforting. It's so warm, and it's a beautiful blanket. It's a beautiful gift. And even you know, when I gave this to my mom, for, I think it was like Christmas or sometime I gave it to her, she just like refuses to use it because she says it's too nice. And I'm like, Ma, you gotta use your stuff. Like, what are you waiting for? You know, use your stuff. So this is a great blanket. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the price point was like about $100, but to me, worth every penny. And like I said, everybody's fighting over who gets to cover up with this blanket. So having more than one is always a plus, but you know, at least getting one is like such a beautiful gift, because this will by far replace every other blanket that you cover with in your house. Trust me. So we're back on fragrances. I completely forgot this one, and I think it's a must-have. So for those moms who really love fragrances, I've really recently discovered Perfume Oils. Has anybody ever, well, I'm sure this is not new. I'm sure that's not new at all. But the perfume oil that I picked up was from Nest, and it's in the scent Indian Jasmine. So good. When I tell you, it's so good. It's moisturizing, it's long lasting. It's probably even more long lasting than regular fragrances that you spray on your clothes, because it just seeps into your skin. Oh, you just want to smell it and smell it and smell it. So good. And there's another one that was actually really good too, but they were sold out of it, so I can't really remember the name. But definitely check out Nest perfume oils. I know they sell them at Sephora. I don't know where else they're carried. Probably Bloomingdale's, maybe Saks, Neiman Marcus, more than likely. These high-end stores will probably carry it, because they carry their fragrances and they're what do you call those things? The little oil diffusers. So anywhere that Nest is sold, they will more than likely have their perfume oils, and don't sleep on them because they're that good. Like especially this one and the other one, like I was telling you, I think it's got vanilla in it in the title. I'm not sure. This is Indian Jasmine by Nest. The next item I'm going to show you falls along with comfort, and who doesn't love a good pair of slippers? So I know you've all seen these. I don't want to open it because this is a gift for someone. So I know you've all seen these crisscross slippers, and anybody can get them on like Amazon and stuff like that. But I've ordered a pair from Amazon before, and it wasn't as comfortable as this. These I get from Victoria's Secrets. They're usually in the pink section, and sometimes they're seasonal. And at sometimes they're even giving them out for free with your purchases. Can you believe that? For free. These are the most comfortable slippers I have ever worn. Ever. I have one in every color because I refuse to be without my slippers. And for some reason, every time I get a visitor, they go home with my slippers. Okay? That's just to tell you. They leave with my slippers. I'm like, you know what? I just have to have these on deck. So I always check for them periodically, order them, because guess what? They're great gifts. Everybody loves a good pair of slippers, you know? And they're not one that like has that, like, they do kind of have to be broken in. I noticed that the second order that I placed, these kind of, you know, they need like about 2 weeks or so before they're really like patted down. But once they get to that point of being, you know, molded to your foot, trust me, you won't want another pair of slippers. So soft, so cuddly, so comfortable. So a lot of us aren't really back to doing everything in full capacity. Some of us still like to do things at home. So for the mom that loves to do her hair, I heard this is an excellent option, which I'm sure it's not new to you, but the Dyson hair dryer. It just comes with this really great technology that works for all hair types, which I thought was great. But my biggest issue with blow dryers was, like, I grew up using blow dryers with a comb attachment, and I was like, no, they're obviously not about, you know, our hair type. They don't care about us. But guess what? Boom. Dyson has made a comb attachment for their dryer. So in case you didn't know, in case you walked past the Dyson dryer like, no, they ain't trying to really cater to my hair type, no, they don't understand. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So I really think for the mom that loves to do her hair, loves to blow dry her hair, and might have that blow dryer that's like smoking, got like duct tape wrapped around it like mine did, I think she'll really appreciate a new dryer, and one that's high quality and will probably last her a lot longer than some of the other ones out there. So again, the Dyson hair dryer is another option. So this next item, since we're talking about hair, is this head massager from, I got this one from the Hair Kitchen ATL, I believe, and it's just so good. This thing, it charges, it's not battery operated. You just turn it on. I can stay here all day doing it. It just feels so good. Who doesn't love a good head massage, you know? But yeah, when you don't have someone around to rub your head all day, it's nice to have the tools around that can do those things for you without you having to do it yourself. So another option for those hair lovers is a new flat iron. It's their professional line though, and this flat iron is the best flat iron I've ever used. It's the Croc Professional Infrared, and you can't get this, I don't think it's available in the stores. Like, you can't get it at Ulta, you can't get it at Sephora. You would have to order it either from Amazon, but I don't recommend that. I say just order it directly from the Croc website. Even though Ulta does carry a version of this, it's the least, which one is it? It's not this tier. It's the one that's carried at Ulta is not this tier, and it's not the infrared. So definitely, if you're gonna get a flat iron for mom, I suggest checking this one out. It's really good, really high quality. It doesn't snag the hair. I didn't feel any of that, and I pretty much straighten my hair frequently. So I really like this one, and I suggest you check it out, especially if your mom loves to do her hair at home. A great gift idea. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know my recent purchase. I got a pair of Dior D-Waist slides, and they are very comfortable. I have to tell you, I think any mom would love this. They're flat. They're a great item for spring or summer. You know, you get a lot of use out of these. They're just stunning. They're just very stunning. They have a lot of color options, and some of them are very hard to get. If you get these, trust me, you hit it out the park. You hit it out the park for sure. And last but not least, the last item I'd like to share with you or suggest to you is an air fryer. And not just any air fryer, the air fryer with 2 drawers. Yep, I'm gonna insert a picture of it because obviously it's in my kitchen. I don't have it up here to show you. And I just love it so much. It gives you the option to have 2 different items cooking at the same time. Maybe you have a large portion of something that you want 2 drawers of the same item cooking at the same time. It's just gorgeous. I was very late on the air fryer trend, but now that I have one, I don't even see myself, you know, even using my oven as much because everything just goes in the air fryer, like everything. So I will insert a picture of it just so that you can see which one I'm speaking of. That is a hit, especially if your mom is not on the air fryer trend. It's very easy to use. It looks a little intimidating, but you know, especially if you're not like tech savvy or you can't really figure these things out. But it's very simple. It's a couple of buttons and you can pretty much cook everything in your fridge with the air fryer. I'm just joking. So I have one more item to show you, and that is an Apple Watch. That's of course if your mom is an iPhone user. I definitely recommend these. They are just so great to have. Even if you're an Android user, they make smartwatches for Androids. So I recommend getting a smartwatch for your mom. I think that these are just great additions to have in your collection. Like, I mean, even if you know, have regular watches, they have different purposes. You know, like I may wear this just to be stylish, but this is kind of like my everyday watch. There's almost not a day that I don't wear it. I wear it to work. It's very easy to clean. These rubber bands are just, and you can actually change them out too. There's so many different options, even on Amazon. I know them, if you buy the straps from Apple, they're quite pricey, and sometimes you can get just as good of ones on Amazon, or even better, and all different textures and fabric ones even. So this is an older generation one that I'm telling you, I was late to getting even this, and when I got it, it was like, what was I doing before? You know, so I really think that if your mom is tech savvy and she likes watches, that a smartwatch would be a great option as well. Okay guys, so thank you for spending time with me. I hope you guys have at least been inspired by something or got an idea for something you'd like to pick up for your mom, and I hope it helps and makes shopping a little bit easier on you. So happy shopping, and to all of you that are mothers, happy Mother's Day.